Run it back, Nation. What is good? It is your boy DJ Eastwood. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros. Run it back, Philly. I said that backwards. I don't know why. Thank you for being here. Please, Algo Gang, continue to do your thing. I give you content almost every day. All I ask is that you hit that little thumbs up. Flood the comments with whatever you want, okay? We're going to talk about the Jason Peters thing, Jason Peters signing with the Dallas Cowboys. But before we get into that, this video is brought to you by Manscaped.com. Use the promo code NOINTRO20 for 20% off and free shipping. And I want to let you guys know, Manscaped sends me scripts every month that I can read or I can adjust or I can throw it in the trash and make my own. They let me do my thing, but they sent me one this month and I thought it was hilarious, so I'm just going to straight up read what they typed because I love it. Football is back, baby. We're back to seeing Mahomes sling beautiful balls all over the field, and your friends at Manscaped are here to help you sling your beautiful balls all season long. With Manscaped's state-of-the-art technology, we'll have your weapon looking more loaded than the AFC West. Football may be rough, but your ball care doesn't have to be with Manscaped.com. Join 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped by going to Manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping using the promo code NOINTRO20. Thank you, Manscaped. All right, let's get into the business, man. So, Jason Peters signs with the Dallas Cowboys, and here's the tweet. The Cowboys have agreed to terms with future Hall of Fame offensive tackle Jason Peters. Source said, another year for the 40-year-old who figures to help Dallas at a position of need. The former Eagles legend lives in Texas and now joins his hometown team. I just want, Eagles fans are kind of upset about this, or they're saying it's gonna be so weird seeing him in a Dallas Cowboys uniform, and I don't have those feelings. I don't know why, but I don't have those feelings. I don't care that much about this. I'm talking about it right here on YouTube because everybody's talking about it, but I don't actually. This doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything to me. It shouldn't really mean anything to Eagles fans, and it doesn't really mean much for the Dallas Cowboys because he's not good at this point. He's 40 years old. He wasn't good last time he played for the Eagles at 38 years old. He wasn't good for the Chicago Bears at 39 years old. But shout out to Jason Peters. He keeps getting his money. I think I don't care because my most recent memories of Jason Peters are so negative because I could not stand the fact that Howie Roseman kept bringing him back onto the Eagles team. I couldn't stand the fact that he kept paying him more money. I couldn't stand the fact that he was out there getting absolutely destroyed by defensive linemen at 38 years old. And I think that's why I don't really care that much because my most recent memories of Jason Peters are kind of negative, okay? And I do remember, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure you will, I do remember him coming back onto the field and Jordan Mailata losing reps because of it, and I was upset about that. All right? So I just don't have this feeling that Eagles fans have that, oh my God, he signed with the Cowboys and he's a legend, and he is a legend, but I just don't care that much. I would probably be surprised if Jason Peters even gets on the field for the Dallas Cowboys, okay? Dallas Cowboys fans are on the internet today trying to convince themselves that he's still good by sharing around 2015 clips of him being a good offensive lineman. They're forgetting that he's 40 years old. I would be shocked probably if he even gets on the field for the Dallas Cowboys. He might just end up, getting a paycheck and being on the practice squad and never making it onto the field. If he does make it onto the field, Dallas Cowboys, I have news for you. It's not going to be good. And if you think Jason Peters can block anybody on this Eagles defensive line, you're out of your damn minds. You're straight up out of your damn minds. It's insane what they're talking about today, all right? So here's a post from Cowboys Nation. The Cowboys have agreed to terms with offensive tackle Jason Peters as they look to replace the gap left by Tyron Smith. Do you understand how insane this tweet is? Do you understand how insane this tweet is? Do Cowboys fans actually think that 40-year-old Jason Peters can replace the gap left by Tyron Smith? Do they actually think that? I need you guys to know something for those that don't know. Tyron Smith, out for the season, ACL injury, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you will. Tyron Smith was ranked the number 2 overall offensive lineman in the NFL coming into this season. The Cowboys lost one of the best offensive linemen in the entire game, not just on their team, in the entire game. And their plan to replace him is 40-year-old Jason Peters. Please tell me that's not true. There's no way NFL GMs, coaches, people with football minds and common sense actually think that. Please tell me it's just a tweet by somebody that doesn't know what they're talking about, because there's no way they're planning to replace Tyron Smith is 40-year-old Jason Peters. You can get more production out of basically any other lineman you'll find anywhere at this point. That's just the way I feel about Jason Peters at this state, at this point of his career. He should have retired years ago. He is 40. Do you guys know what that means? 40 years old. 40. People don't play football when they're 40. Tom Brady does, because you're not allowed to touch him. At 40. Anyway, let's move on, man. I just wanted to let you guys know that doesn't actually mean anything. It definitely doesn't help the Cowboys' offensive line. And I don't even think he's going to get on the field for the Dallas Cowboys. And if he does, and he ends up having to try to block somebody like Jordan Davis, he's in big trouble. And the Cowboys are in big trouble, and Dak Prescott's in big trouble. Before I get up out of here, I saw this quote, and I like it a lot. All right, this is A.J. Brown talking about why he's different than other receivers in the NFL. And, somebody like Jalen Reagor could have learned a lot from A.J. Brown, if we wouldn't have traded him, because it's a mindset thing. You know what I mean? And I say that about Jalen Reagor all the time, and a lot of players, it's a mindset thing. And your mindset and your work ethic comes out not just on the field, but during plays, in the integration of the play, inside the play on the field, is where your real attitude and work ethic comes to light, right? And it happened with Jalen Reagor a lot of times, where he would stop his route, he would stop running, he would jog with 30 yards of green in front of him, he would just jog out of bounds, things like that. A.J. Brown says, "I'm not out here trying to juke the world. I'm trying to score touchdowns every time I get the ball." I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. I catch the ball, I run to the end zone. I'm not dancing. I'm not jumping backwards. I'm not juking and jiving. I get the ball, I run forward toward the end zone. And his yards after catch are impressive. And if Hurts can lead him, if Hurts can put the ball out in front, you're going to see it on the field. You're going to see a lot of yards after catch from A.J. Brown. Crazy thing about it, man, whenever I touch the ball, my mindset is run, because whenever a guy stops his feet, I got him. Love that. Love that. He catches the ball. He has his eyes on the end zone every single time. Now, I've had conversations. I just had some conversations with people over the weekend about the Eagles' offense and the wide receiver core, and on paper it all looks great. The big time factor is Jalen Hurts. You can put all the star receivers you want on the field. A.J. Brown can be a stud that he is. If that ball's not out in front, there will be no yards after catch. So we're getting closer to seeing it. Jalen Hurts needs to put the ball out in front this season, especially with a guy like A.J. Brown. And I'm excited to see if he does do that, okay? I want to let you guys know, opening game, I DJ a party at a friend's house outside of Lancaster, PA, all right? So at 10 a.m., I start DJing this party, all right? Then we're going to watch the game. Then we're going to do a live post-game show on Run It Back Philly from the pool room in his house, all right? So be sure to stay tuned, hit the notification bell, be subscribed to the channel, all that stuff, because there's going to be a live Eagles post-game show in the pool room at an Eagles party. All right? So you don't want to miss that. Thank you guys for tuning in. Run It Back Nation, you the best. Have a great day. I don't know why I'm pointing at the camera. Do great things today.